Have you ever felt like life is just too much? Like no matter how hard you try, you keep running into walls, stress, disappointment, or people who hurt you. Maybe you wake up some mornings already tired, wishing someone could just hand you a simple guidebook on how to live well. Friend, you're not alone. We all carry silent battles in our hearts. But here's the good news. Jesus gave us lessons that are not complicated, not distant, but close and simple, meant for every day of our lives. And if you take these lessons seriously, they can completely change how you see the world and how you live in it. Think of life like walking through a busy market. You're surrounded by noise, distractions, and people pushing past you. It's easy to lose focus and even lose yourself. But imagine someone quietly reaching for your hand, guiding you step by step through the chaos with calm wisdom. That's what Jesus' teachings are. They're not just old words written on fragile paper. They are living lessons meant to guide us today, right now. The first life lesson is love. Jesus said, "Love one another the way I have loved you." Now, we hear that all the time, but think about it. Love is not just saying, "I care." Love is being patient with the person who tests your patience, forgiving when you've been hurt, and showing kindness when no one else is watching. When you start to choose love instead of anger, even in small things, it shifts the atmosphere around you. That's power. The second lesson is forgiveness. Jesus taught us to forgive, not just once, but over and over. Why? Because forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. Holding on to bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting someone else to get sick. But when you forgive, you're letting go of the chain that keeps you tied to pain. Think about the freedom in that. Your heart finally breathing again. The third lesson is humility. Jesus, the Son of God, washed his disciples' feet. That's like the most important person in the world, kneeling down to do the lowest job. Why? To show us that true greatness is not about titles, followers, or applause. It's about serving others with a genuine heart. Imagine if we started living that way. Our homes, our friendships, even our workplaces would feel completely different. The fourth lesson is trust. Jesus said not to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. But how many of us spend hours tossing and turning at night, thinking about bills, deadlines, or what could go wrong? Worry steals today's peace, but does nothing for tomorrow's problems. Trusting God doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities. It means doing your best today and leaving the rest in his hands. The fifth lesson is compassion. Jesus was always moved by people's pain. When he saw the hungry, he fed them. When he saw the sick, he healed them. When he saw the lonely, he gave them attention. Compassion is not just feeling sorry for someone. It's doing something about it, even if it's as small as listening, smiling, or offering help. Those little acts of compassion ripple out farther than you realize. The sixth lesson is prayer. Jesus often went away to quiet places just to talk with his Father. In our noisy world, we scroll endlessly, jump from one distraction to another, and wonder why our hearts feel restless. Prayer is not complicated. It's simply talking to God honestly, like you would with a trusted friend. The more you do it, the lighter your soul feels, and the stronger your spirit becomes. And finally, the seventh lesson is perseverance. Jesus never promised an easy road. In fact, he said we would face troubles, but he also promised that he would be with us through it all. Life will throw storms your way, broken relationships, financial struggles, health battles. But when you keep going anchored in faith, you find strength you never knew you had. That strength doesn't come from you. It comes from him. So what happens when you begin to live these lessons? Love, forgiveness, humility, trust, compassion, prayer, and perseverance. Your perspective changes. Suddenly, life isn't just about surviving each day. It becomes about living with purpose and peace. People around you notice the difference. You start becoming a light in dark places, a source of comfort and hope for others. Maybe right now you feel stuck. Maybe you've been carrying wounds for years. Or maybe you're just tired of living on autopilot. Friend, this is your invitation to try something different, to actually apply Jesus' words, not as theories, but as real steps in your everyday life. Remember this: Jesus didn't come to make life heavier. He came to lift the weight off your shoulders and show you a better way. A way of love, forgiveness, humility, trust, compassion, prayer, and perseverance. If this message has touched your heart and helped you feel closer to God's purpose for your life, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend or a loved one who needs to hear it. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Bible Timeless Lessons, and turn on the notification bell to stay connected to God's Word. Stay blessed and keep seeking His face.